on The Big Deal.
Yeah!
All right, the Olympics are coming up, and they're going to be in Rio, Brazil. And even though Brazil had the World Cup a couple of years ago, people are still wondering whether Brazil's ready for the Olympics. And I think this happens with a lot of countries that are not the U.S. or Britain or maybe China. You see, I don't know if you guys seen the pictures, but the cops are lined up in the airport with signs that say, "Welcome to hell," because we're not going to protect you. Do you think that Brazil's ready for the Olympics?
I think Brazil was not ready for the
World Cup.
For the World Cup whatsoever either, but I don't think they're ready for the Olympics at all. I mean, they're going through hell economically, but see, that's where my English.
Es que se te enreda la lengua, mi amor.
Politically and economically, so I think it's going to be a bit of a mess. But as any Latin country, they're going to pull it off because they have to.
But unfortunately, these cops are protesting because they haven't gotten paid in months.
6 months.
Yeah, so like, do you really expect them to protect the tourists that are going to Brazil for the Olympics? People are freaking out about this. There was even a guy posing as a cop that stopped an actual official, and I think they even killed him.
Really? Oh my God,
Something
that's
to that
ridiculous.
effect.
They don't have a president now.
They don't have a president?
Well, the president's kind of impeached because of a bunch of, you know, financial stuff.
Oh my goodness,
She's impeached,
okay.
so for 180 days, she can't rule the country. So the
What are
vice
you doing for the next
president is
180
there,
days?
but...
I'm just gonna be watching the men playing beach volleyball in Rio, honey.
When you said that there was a guy that pretended to be a cop, I thought you were going to say that he broke out into a strip tease.
I hope so.
By the way, let's get a resident millennial perspective on whether the Brazilians are ready for the Olympics. Get out here!
He looks like he's about to compete.
By the way,
for the Olympics.
Are you
did
going?
we coordinate?
I wish.
Bruno, did we coordinate?
We did. Oh my God, we did.
Blue,
You were wearing my shoes, and we had to change. We were like so in sync. We wear the same clothes. So.
You know, a lot of times when it comes to a country being ready, I think also there's, God, not to play the race card, but do you think that people are kind of looking down their nose at, like, and I can't count Brazil as a Latin American country. Do you think they're looking down their nose and the rest of the world going, oh, this Latin American country can't get their stuff together to be ready for the Olympics?
I think a lot of people are, and it's very ignorant because they're really, really huge factors, socio-political factors that we may not understand in a great place like America where we have a democracy. You know what I mean? It's like it's a totally different thing in Brazil. I mean, like, there's so much going on. The presidential race, all these people are full of poverty, and I don't think it's cool to hide that. I think as a country, you know, everyone has ups and downs, and there's poverty everywhere, all over LA.
Yeah,
we don't hide
but Brazil
poverty.
has Zika.
Okay, but
that's the big thing too. A lot of Olympic athletes are not going to Brazil.
I mean, like, I'm not getting Zika.
I mean, no. Plus, you know that it's you can. What is it called?
Sexually transmitted?
Yeah, exactly. It's sexually transmitted. So they're not giving, I think the WHO is giving, the World Health Organization is giving tips about not having sex in Brazil.
What?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Whoa.
And if you are going to have sex.
Dennis has a lot to say about that.
If you're going to have sex, it has to be protected and all that. People are like, why am I going to Brazil then if I can't have sex with anyone?
Sex is actually the #1 pastime in Brazil because there's one problem that they don't have is sexy people, am I right?
Exactly. Thank
Holy moly.
Wow.
And
well, I don't think guys are that hot.
in Brazil?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a straight man, but I think that they're handsome. What do you think, Dennis? How are the guys from Brazil?
They are delicious, and that is one of the reasons why I would want to go down there and play more than just sports over there.